Hi and welcome to the tutorial video for the shadow box die. We start by die cutting both dies 2 times from the cardstock of your choice, and then we fold up all of the score lines and maybe use a bone folder to pronounce them. And once you are done with that, add double-sided tape to all of the thinner flaps on all of the 4 die cut pieces. I'm just adding pencil marks here or pen marks here to make it more visible for you. And make sure that when you add your adhesive, it is not going over the score lines. This is why we recommend double-sided tape. You can also use liquid adhesive, but make sure that it doesn't ooze out from or over the score lines. Once you're done with that, fold up all of the pieces by adhering the outside flap over the double or the taped flap. And then you have your frame elements ready to go. And once you are done with that, you can add double-sided tape again to these smaller flaps on the small diagonal pieces. And once again, pen marks just for demonstration purposes. And then you can start by inserting the first small flap into one of the long elements and maybe use a bone folder or an embellishment tool or something like that to press down and make sure that both of these pieces are adhered together nicely. And then the longer piece gets inserted into the shorter piece, so the diagonal lines are on the outside. Now we add the second element to the other side, again repeating the same steps and making sure that the flap with the double-sided adhesive is pressed down nicely. We are not adding any more adhesive to connect the different pieces, because in the end, once we have all of the elements adhered together, once you have the frame folded up, it stays in place nicely. So you don't need to add any liquid adhesive to keep the pieces together. Now for the final piece, so right now we only have this long string of frame elements attached together. And then on the final element, we add some double-sided tape again to the smallest flap. And now you need to fold up the frame. So make sure that the diagonal lines are on the outside, covering the longer elements, and then insert the final small flap into the long straight piece, press down, and now you have your final shadow box frame.